There's a one hydrate of the stream, but do you have a water fact? Is the question. Good morning, afternoon, evening, good time zone. Welcome to the stream. Starting off things well by making me hydrate. Do you have a water fact? Is my only question. So today we are doing two different things. I need to pull an Aether Gazer because a new banner released last night for a character I've been waiting for, and after that, I am not no knowledge. Only one has such knowledge. Understood. You are a foot soldier, is that what you said last time? You're the one who gathers the water? Yeah, we're doing pulls and Aether Gazer, checking out the new game modes a bit, because I looked at like half of them, then kind of blanked out. Then we're going into Resident Evil 4. So we're not doing like the actual main story playthrough today. We're not doing that. We're doing the Mercenaries side minigame, I guess, side mode. The Mercenaries, how that works, basically you unlock characters the more you play. It's like you have a time limit, you need to kill as much as you can within that time limit on like a certain map. And there's challenges with that. One thing that you can unlock by doing that is the hand cannon, and I want that. So we'll just go straight into here. So this is Wadjet. She is a physical Nile unit. She fits right into the Toth and Skemet team. She is the third member of that team. For those of you who play the Gazer, she is one of the top tier people because of that, because the physical team is the strongest team in this game. More or less, she's a DPS support. She's a sub DPS. Toth is the main DPS and Skemet is the support. She is kind of required to do debuffing on top of Skemet's skills. So with this update, we have Shadow is Supreme. That's debatable. Shadow is one of the best teams. I wouldn't say it's Supreme. Physical Supreme. With this update, we have the Wadjet banner. We have 3 new outfits, plus a free one. We got a free outfit for Jinru. I don't think it's on that screen. My Jinru is somewhere. There you are. So there's a side mode minigame thing that you can do to get this outfit for free, as well as the background. I guess I could show the background. It's like a Chinese New Year skin. I have no idea why they're doing it in this order. We're just getting the events in whatever order that the CN server got their events, and it doesn't really line up for us, so we just accept it. We got the Gacha skin rerun for Genshin. For those who didn't get the second time around, this is the second rerun for that one. Got all these side events. Character trial, outfit trial, so these are the 3 outfits. Very maid themed. One of them is like a normal cafe maid, the other 2 are like bar maids. The Ancient Shadow. We got prosthetic search, which this minigame, it basically just works with shove in 3 teams into this and max out the points meter on the side here. Why is that sound effect so loud, jeeps? We got a Valentine's event, but you just get cute scenes with the characters at that point. And resources. The signal for this time around is, I believe, on Thursday again, because they always put on Thursday. It's the pink... Would you call that a snake? It's the pink snake one that Wadjet needs. A lot of physical DPS people need that one, actually. Then this is the Chinese New Year event. So, not a huge-ass patch, it's just the character is the main focus this time. And we're gonna see how long it takes for us to get 2 of her, because my physical team is all SS rank, and I would like to keep it that way. Considering she's gonna be on my main team, I might as well invest in her. In terms of functors, that pity never changes, so I'm gonna wait until a spending event for that one, which is, for us, it's gonna be the banner that Scold comes out in, the other pink lady of this game. But for pulling specific characters, the anchor scan's the best way to go. So we're gonna do that. Starting with the purple. So I'm just gonna do my 1 pulls and have the counter count for me. So while this is going on, hopefully everyone is having a good day. What number do you think will get her? Personally speaking, my day has been 2 hours and a half, because I woke up earlier, then I fell back asleep, and then I woke up again with a headache, so it's been a day so far. What number is this? Surely not already, right? Surely. Okay. That's not bad either, though. Okay, so I got 1 off banner so far. In my opinion, the more off banners, the better. We got Kurumitsu, huh? On number 8. Bonus is nice, exactly. Should we go with the 10-fold? Since we're trying to get 2 anyways. I don't like having a pity counter above 0 once we get what we want, but just to speed up the process a little. Yeah? Alright. That was a bad temple. It feels weird doing 10 pulls. It goes by so fast. Also, my number is offset. I need 2 more 1 pulls. Okay, that puts us at 50. You need to savor it. I need to savor the 10 pull or the 1 pulse. Because the thing with me doing 10 pulls, I just blast through them. It's like, next, next, next. Needs to do 1 pulse, savor it. 1 pulse just feels better. Also makes purples feel more special. Knowing my luck with the characters that I want in a game, I'm gonna hit pity. Because that's what happened with Toth. And I'm kinda expecting the same for Wadjet. Gold. Okay, we got Kurumitsuha, now what? That's Izanami. Another character I use a lot, so I'll use... Wait, I just realized. I got both of the people for the ice team. I used both of them on the same team. Alright, I'll take it. They're both on my team called Ice Age. I need one more for SSS now for her. And that gets her to SS. That's the wrong screen. I don't remember. Why are the sound effects so chunky? What did they do to my audio settings? They're still the same. Why are the sound effects so chunk? Okay, we're at 61. We got both of the Ice team members. The only one that team's missing now is Hera, and I doubt that will get her. But who knows? $69. 69 is nothing. Hello, Arbite. Welcome to the stream. A very delayed water fact. There's an immense amount of water in aquifers below the Earth's surface. In fact, there is over 1,000 times more water in the ground than is in all the world's rivers and lakes. That makes sense, yeah. We're on pole 69. We got 2 off banner so far. Hopefully your day is going well. Pole 70. We are looking for the pink woman. That's not a pink woman. Started playing Limbus Company. I am not very knowledgeable about Limbus Company. No, we don't have a biscuit in this game. I don't need another biscuit. How's Limbus Company like so far? first impressions, I guess. It is the closest thing to a biscuit in this game. There's an image of the main character with both hands on their clock face. Nothing at 80. Did we just do a temple because we're gonna get the gold anyway? Let's try to get another gold while we're at it. Found out that it was the image for chapter 1 for a reason, cause damn. We are aiming for 2 Wadjets. We're guaranteed 1 in the next temple. Oh my god, it's a gold. Yeah, we hit pity. But did we get 2? Well, another bonus as well, but it was Donray. I think that's the name of the weapon. What was the actual name?
新しい設備が欲しいときは
初めて
I don't think we're getting a bonus gold. This one's probably Wadjet. Yep.
コルグ重大犯罪対策部のワジットです。でも親しみを込めてバイパーって呼んでくれると嬉しかったな。
There's Wadjet. You got Artemis. I mean, that's not horrible. Artemis is pretty decent. I think we got her on the 10, so now we're at 0. We hit hard pity. We hit the 90 with her. That is pain. And I need another one. That's great. What was that achievement? Guess certain amount of characters, probably. Yep. New characters' animations are getting more animated. Yeah, the quality of like animations and rendering, it goes up every single patch. The CN version right now, it's like completely different. They overhauled everything from lighting to how they structured the model. The best way to see it, actually, is Zenkibo. Because Zenkibo was on the day 1 characters. So this is her day 1 model, right? Very simple. Not like any complex lighting per se. It's good for the performance, right? This is our new one. A lot more hair detail, different face structure. So they used like the same few body type structures for the start of the game. Now they're making like customized body types for every single character. Yeah, a lot more hair detail, a lot more lighting detail in general. Different structure. Different eye shape too. So on the CN side, they're working to overhaul every single old model right now. But the newest characters that they have over there, they're in a completely different league with like animation and the rendering. It is a very big boost. the thing with this company, they put in a lot of work into the games, even if, like, no one looks at it, because it's a thing that they want to make for fun. And if people enjoy it, then they enjoy it. Otherwise, they're doing it for themselves because they like to make the game. That's part of why the whole entire deal with Yoastar kind of fell through, because Yoastar, on the other hand, is very finance-oriented, so if it doesn't bring in money, then they're not going to support them. This company more focuses on game quality, player satisfaction, that type of stuff. So it wasn't really lining up in terms of what they wanted. The only issue with that is they started with Yoastar, they were paired with them, and Yoastar didn't advertise their game for them. And advertisement before launch is very important for a gacha game like this. Because unless you have a big boom in popularity later on, it more or less kills how many people are gonna go into your game initially. And that's where most of the, like, general populist opinion comes from, is the initial release. So we got Wadjet. Like, compared to the model I showed you earlier, look at her hair detail. So what's the closest up I can get? Alright, this screen. Thing. We do have this screen. Like, look at the hair detail that's on her. You can see every individual strand compared to, like, the general lining from the older models. The start is important, otherwise you end up with Tribe 9. Yeah, either you start off well, and you have, like, a solid player base to work with, and that'll drag in more people over time as you, like, improve things. Or no one knows about your game at first, and it's really hard to drag in new people at that point. And most of those games end up being EOS because the developers can't support the game anymore because they're not getting enough money to. You can feel your phone blow up looking at it. There are settings to lower it. This is, like, I believe the highest setting for graphics, but you can lower it if your phone explodes. I'm on the PC client, so it's a bit better. Imagine leaving it on by accident. So, I also have it on my phone, and I will say it makes it a little toasty. I've left it on by accident before, and I fell asleep while I was playing it. It was a definite space heater by the time I woke up. I should probably level you up before doing that. You are going on the main team, so you get the 100. Once I, like, semi-build her, I'm gonna go in for another copy. Okay, we want to do all of that, then we want to super boost it. Access key. Do I have an extra Nile? Of course I don't. I'll deal with that later. And enhance it. Sigils, I believe you need the new one, then the one that every physical person uses, which is where? Not that, the screen, which is this one. That sigil usually goes in 135. So we'll do that. And then the new one goes into 246. Max this out. I believe the other alternative for this set is the Lioness set that Skemet uses. So instead of this one, it would be... where is it? It would be this set. I think the main difference is if you're trying to make her a DPS or a support. This one's more geared towards support. The red one's more geared towards DPS. Then her code also depends on what role you want her to be in. One of them, you spin her like a top and she never stops. Hence the patch notes. I don't remember which code it is. So we're gonna need to test that later. What's this? When hidden... Okay, when one of our skills Wadjet fights as a teammate, the Eye of Insight always takes effect on the leader if... Okay, so her support skill. Normally, in this team you would be using her as manual. Venom Dominator. I'll need to read that. Yeah, heat. Are you overheating right now, Dima? Nah. Then why? Waiting to be let free? Are you still stuck at work? Let's do her tutorial. I believe her tutorial is in the wrong code, so it's not her spinning build. So it's not the most useful, but free resources. Me and some coworkers are being held hostage. Send help. The only thing I can send is a tactical sniper. I don't think that'll help much. I swear the sound is louder than usual. Why is it like that? 15 was fine before. They upped something with the update. It's still a bit loud. Sure. Breakdown mission. It does kind of sound like a Payday song, doesn't it? You have been freed. Yay. Okay, normal attack up to 4. Skill 1. skill 2. I know she has 2 attack modes that you can swap between. The weapon has 2 forms, Hidden Fang and Roaming Blade. Skill 3 is how you switch between them. Okay. And now we have the whips. So that spinning animation you just saw, the whole point of her build is to keep doing that. And switch back. Her dodge. Okay, Hidden Neurosis is her dodge skill. Skill 3, last strike from normal attack reduces cooldown of skill 3, skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. Okay. I don't agree with that rotation, but sure. Cast skill 1 and skill 2 in either form to gain shadow marks. I'm assuming that means the blue lights down there. There's blue lights down here, then there's the bar. Hasn't already been 30 minutes, Jesus. I'm hydrating. That's Wadjet takes selfies in the back. Okay, the shadow marks I think are the green ones. They want me to fill it up. When max shadow stacks, replace skill 3 with 1,000 blades. This tutorial doesn't help much because every single code changes her rotation by, like, completely, so I'm gonna need to test her out a lot. Okay, let's see here. Increases normal attack by 20. When doing normal attack, gains unyielding and reduced damage taken by 90. Phantom Flare is permanently replaced by 1,000 blades. Can only be cast when shadow marks are full. When casting Third Strike of Hidden Fang, you briefly pause instead of chaining into fork. You can tap normal again to switch to Roaming Blade. Chain into its second normal attack, successfully chaining this way, cause modifying level to Ohm grade. And casting the Third Strike of Roaming Blades normal attack, you can hold continuously to cast a special normal attack Serpent Dance. Okay, I think blue's the one that we need. Yeah, blue is definitely the one that we need. This is the spinning top build. During Hidden Fang, independent damage increase. Yeah, this one's her DPS build, this one's her support build. Then this one is like the lesser support build. Time to drive home, yeah? You better not be typing something in chat when you're driving again. Something is yelling at me, probably because we got Wadjet. Even the chibi's so detailed. The chibis are adorable for this game. Okay, we need to get another one. Kinda wanna get with the swigs first, the stomach's full. Wonder if they made physical chibi merch yet? The thing with Aether Gazer, because they lost like their publisher, they basically had to make their own publisher company just because marketing and everything. Usually a game developer isn't also the publisher, so they made their own one. Or I guess they partnered with an existing one that was like really close to their own team. They don't have much merch. That's the thing that Yoastar specialized in. Because Yoastar likes money. Every game that they partner with has a hell ton of merch. The main ones being Arc Knights and Azurline. Back when they were partnered with Yoastar, they had like a bit of merch, mainly acrylic standees. Hit all green lights, so no chance to. I mean, that's technically a good thing. It's mainly acrylic standees and like keychains, the chibi keychains, the rubber ones, I believe, specifically. But besides that, Aether Gazer doesn't have much merch because they don't really specialize in that, per se. Most of their marketing is centered in China as well. Global doesn't get much marketing at this point. We want to use up our swigs and put Wadjet in. Because of proficiency, that's the trial version. Proficiency is something that is really hard to miss, but every character has a proficiency level of something to 100. Proficiency, what it's mainly used for, is the relationship status. So for characters that you can give gifts to, at the very end, you get like a special dorm item specialized for that character, and one of the requirements is having proficiency 100. Which is very random, but let's try to get you to 5 while we're here. So the thing the relationship thing unlocks are these story bits. Then if you have like a secondary level, you also unlock a special cutscene with them, more backstory of the character, and a few other things like lines. And I have way too many present boxes, so that's not an issue. Don't ask me why, but for some reason her favorite food is fruit pizza. Fruited pizza bursting with flavors featuring layers of mango, pineapple, and yellow peach. The perfect warmth makes the crust soft, enhancing the sweetness of the fruit. Surely those who love sweet and sour taste will be tempted. Personally speaking, I don't know how to feel about putting mango, pineapple, and yellow peach on pizza base. Rock below the Earth's surface is the bedrock. If all bedrock consisted of a dense material like solid granite, then even gravity would have a hard time pulling water downward. But Earth's bedrock consists of many types of rocks, such as sandstone, granite, and limestone. Bedrocks have varying amounts of void spaces in them where groundwater accumulates. Bedrock can also become broken and fractured, creating spaces that can fill with water. And some bedrocks, such as limestone, are dissolved by water, which results in large cavities that fill with water. That's not the Minecraft I know. You can't break bedrock, what do you mean? I've been lied to my whole time. Life. I can English today. I've been lied to my whole life. What do you mean? I mean, even in Minecraft, bedrock can technically be destroyed. Yeah, but you're not supposed to. Yeah, there is a method. But you're not supposed to. Zodiac Crest, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Abyss. We're playing Aether Gazer for now. I'm gonna switch into Resident Evil in a bit.
中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。
Take all of the gifts. I don't care if none of them are useful for you. Take everything.
中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。
When you think about it, though, I just opened like a shit ton of Amazon boxes, like shoving all of them onto this person, unprompted. It's like, yeah, I ordered a bunch of random packages. You want all of them? Like, half of them aren't useful to you, but, have them. You are going to be my friend, whether you like it or not. Do we even have enough presents, actually, to reach? Because we want to save the pizza for later.
中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。中身を当てますから言っちゃダメですよ。
Okay, we barely had enough. That was calculated. So that unlocks all of this. Heartlink Doyster one. So all these are like backstory bits of the character. Fill her up with the pizza. Something about that sounds sus. Moving on. So Wadjet, squad captain of Corey's egregious crime department, codenamed Viper. If it could reconcile the title with the radiant sunlit girl who bears it. Put her up with the... You just made it more sus. In an organization where sternness is the default, her squad stands out as an anomaly, a unit brimming with laughter and unshackled camaraderie. More than one rookie has stared in disbelief, wondering if they'd stumbled into the wrong agency. But in truth, the squad's ethos always mirrors its leader, and Wadjet's team is no exception. Grim faces won't solve problems, so why not smile through it? Even in the grit of high-stakes missions, that sunlit grin never wavers, right before she dives headfirst into the fray, tackling every challenge at full throttle. Not only that, she personally guides new recruits through Korg's facilities and daily routine, helping them shake off that initial unease. She even orders milk tea for overworked teammates, offering a sweet respite from exhaustion. Today is not an English day. My tongue gets like getting tied for some reason. Little by little, Wadjet's demeanor rubs off on the entire squad, ultimately forging this anomaly of cheerfulness within Korg's steel-cold halls. Supporters see this as proof of her kindness, while some rivals dismiss Wadjet's actions as mere affectation. But in truth, there's no grand design behind what she does. Within Korg's suffocating atmosphere, most agents drown in the whirlpool of duty and drudgery, blind to anything beyond. Wadjet simply refuses to accept such a world, and that's exactly why she decides to start the change with herself, reshaping the world from within her immediate reach. The only problem? Wadjet's squad keeps getting flooded with new recruit applications. Due to strict team size limits, she has to turn down most requests. Rumor says it's become her biggest headache these days.
ランチに行ったら写真を撮って耳スタにアップするんです。
Heartling
そう
dogs
や
are
ってシェア
cute.
すればみんなで楽しめますからね。お、そうだ。アドミンさんも一緒にやりましょうよ。
Wadjet's interests sprawl widely from movie marathons and devouring sweets to collecting car models and straight racing. She radiates boundless energy, packing her weekends with vibrant activities until her schedule borders on chaotic. She pounces on every spare moment to scour the web for new dessert cafes, then dashes off to sample their latest parfaits. Other times she grabs the wheel herself, speeding towards scenic landmarks just to feel the wind whip against her face and drink in the vistas she's never seen before. To colleagues who collapse into bed after work, desperate for a full day's sleep, Wadjet's antics seem utterly incomprehensible. But to her, it's only natural. Time is finite. But how do you spend it? That's always your own choice. Rather than let her hours drown in mundane tasks and exhausted gasps, she chooses to spend her time witnessing the beauty of this world. Viper, you're always running around even off duty, aren't you tired? Think about it. This is the world we fight so hard to protect. Of course I'd want to see it properly. Just call it results verification. That's one way to look at it.
このサングラスはですね、とある映画のキャラに憧れて、というのは建前で、自衛手段なんです。ほら、視線から相手の考えを見抜く人っているじゃないですか。そういう人、コルグには特に多くて。だからこれで目元を隠
Don't want to
したかな
interrupt her.
あ、こいつ仕事中にパフェのこと考えてるのとかバレちゃうかもですからね。
Okay. After completing her training at the Korg Academy, Wadjet was quickly recruited by the Quake Damage Control Department due to her outstanding performance, joining their rescue team as an unprecedented student intern. Yet what drove her to join was nothing more than a vague, half-formed aspiration. As an intern, she was initially assigned to rear support duties, but even from the backlines, she soon realized these missions were far more brutal than imagined. Countless operations demanded life or death commitment, yet the veterans never faltered. Wadjet knew all too well that a vague aspiration like hers can never fuel such unwavering resolve. Yet she couldn't fathom what drove these veterans to such extremes. That was until the day the Visbane swarmed in numbers so overwhelming that even logistics personnel like her had to take up arms. But the sudden baptism by fire left her unprepared. Her hands trembled uncontrollably. Aiming was impossible, merely lifting the gun required Herculean effort. Don't any of you ever get scared? Unable to contain her terror any longer, Wadjet finally asked the veterans. Of course we do. No one truly welcomes death. I argue that. But there's gotta be some people doing this. We can't just turn tail and run, not when millions of civilians are counting on us. Compared to them, at least we're more prepared. Listening to the veteran's words, the trembling in her hands gradually subsided, and Wadjet performed far beyond her usual training level, helping the team successfully complete the mission. After the battle, Wadjet patrolled the disaster-stricken streets with the veterans, and rescued and the rescued people smiled, waving at them and offering words of gratitude. That alone made Wadjet feel as if all her exhaustion and pain had vanished. For the first time, she truly believed her actions held meaning. In that moment, she felt she finally understood why the veterans fought so relentlessly. This is a long-ass story. From that day onward, her once big aspirations crystallized into a dream worthy of the name, to forge a better world. One where no one would face danger anymore. Where lives wouldn't have to be wagered in battle. As Wadjet awakened as a modifier, that dream seemed to be within reach, until catastrophe struck without warning. That day, her squad walked straight into a Bishbane ambush. The veterans shielded her through the encirclement, at the cost of nearly every other life. With everything she knew crumbling before her eyes, should she leave or stay? What path remained? No answers came. Driven by some unnameable emotion, Wadjet returned to the site of her first mission. She stood there for hours staring at the now repaired streets until, by the time she drove away, her resolve had crystallized again. No matter what trials awaited, she would never relent. All to prove one truth: every sacrifice she'd made, every life her comrades had given, none of it was in vain. That dream of a better world, it would never be just empty words. Even so, upon graduation, she, once an intern, lost her foothold in Korg with the disbandment of her group squad. English is hard. With the disbandment of her squad. That was when Naida, from the Egregious Crimes Department, extended an olive branch. To keep her dream alive, Wadjet accepted without hesitation.
どれだけ頑張っても努力が報われるとは限りません。それはガイアも同じで、私たちは決して手の届かない平和を追いかけてるだけなのかもなんて思ったり。でも私はやる前から諦めて何もしないよりは、かっこ悪くても努力を続けた方が最後には勝つと思ってます。だってそんなのもったいないじゃないですか。
Currently Joyce R4. After joining the Egregious Crimes Department, Wadjet trained under Naida, learning protocols and investigative methods from the seasoned veteran. This gentle senior always treated her with kindness and patience, but as time passed in the squad, Wadjet grew increasingly puzzled. Why did this decorated captain sigh so often? Captain Naida, did I mess something up? No, it's not you. You're doing better than fine. Seeing the bitterness on her captain's face, Wadjet swallowed her questions, knowing no further answers would come. Then she threw herself into training with even greater fervor. She thought that if she could grow stronger, faster, if she could shoulder more of the team's burdens, then perhaps Naida wouldn't be so exhausted anymore. But time waited for no one. Not long after returning from a mysterious mission, Naida summoned Wadjet to her office. There, Wadjet watched as her captain signed endlessly, rambling about long-held ideals, then suddenly laughed at herself with palpable self-mockery. Viper, you're the top performer, but I think you're the least promising. In a place like this, where they devour souls without spinning out the bones, naivety is a death sentence. We're too alike. That's why I don't want you following my path. So wear glasses, don't ever let them see the thoughts behind your eyes. Wadjet stood there bewildered, words stuck in her throat, but Naida was already turning away, pushing through the door without looking back. That night she agonized over those cryptic warnings. Why was Korg a self-devouring beast? Why hide her true thoughts from allies? The answers wouldn't come. With her unanswered questions piling up, Wadjet resolved to confront Naida directly, only to be met with a far more shocking truth. Naida had been arrested, sentenced to death for violating a top-secret directive. Instead of clarity, the mysteries multiplied. Why had her captain broken the rules? What did those final warnings truly mean? No one could, or would, give Wadjet answers. It wasn't until later when Wadjet herself began climbing the ranks, determined to uncover the truth, that she finally understood Naida's words. To ascend in Korg meant to compete. The organization was no monolith. It was a labyrinth of conflicting ambitions, even among those she once called comrades. Some with ulterior motives lurked like hunters in the shadows, ready to exploit even the slightest misstep to drag you down from your hard-won heights. I don't like people like that. The day she was promoted to squad captain, Wadjet brought a dozen pairs of sunglasses at once, filling her cabinet. Whenever she stepped out, she chose a pair she liked, those thick lenses perfectly masking the thoughts hidden beneath. Which is why she has a pair of sunglasses on her. Without even realizing it, she has grown accustomed to it all. Going without sunglasses leaves her feeling incomplete, as if the lenses have become an extension of herself. And yet, buried deep within, she still clings to the hope that one day she could take them off and live free of the disguise. Why is this becoming depressing?
いつかは自分に自信を持てるようになりたいって思ってました。でも暗い話じゃないですよ。だってもう半分は叶ってますから。アドミンさんはどんな私も受け入れてくれて、理解してくれて。だからあなたの前では本当の自分を出してもいいのかなって。つまりそのってちょっと今私ものすごくいい話してるんですからちゃんと聞いててくださいよ。
For the people who don't understand Japanese as well, she's basically apologizing to the administrators of the main character of this game when she was talking for not being happy. After what I just read, that kind of hits harder. Heartlink Doiser 5. Among all the squad captains in the Egregious Crimes Department, Wadjet is the youngest, but that doesn't mean she's an unfit leader. Ever since becoming a squad captain, she has constantly been thinking about how to be a better captain for her team and how to do more for them. Often when her exhausted teammates are overwhelmed with heavy workloads, they find their tasks quietly taken care of by someone without them even noticing. And those team members who struggle with their own abilities, even falling into self-doubt, always receive Wadjet's careful guidance. She even compiles her personal notes into manuals for them, using steadily improving training results to pull them out of the whirlpool of insecurity. Yet, as the world often goes, not everything goes as one wishes. No matter how hard she strives to do her best and help everyone, there are still far too many things in reality that remain beyond her reach. Is she truly making the world a better place? She can no longer answer that question with confidence. There are too many things she wants to do, too many people she wants to protect, yet all she can hold in her hands is so little. After completing a mission, Wadjet drove alone to the seaside, staring blankly at the rising tide. Ever since becoming a captain, she had often come here. Memories swirled through her mind as she stood there, wondering whether she would become grains of sand washed away by the waves, or an unwielding reef slowly worn down by the tides. Or perhaps nothing at all. Naida, who had once guided her, had chosen to leave. The senior who showed her that radiant path was gone, while her dreams remained as distant and untouchable as clouds on the horizon. The sound of approaching footsteps from behind interrupted Wadjet's tangled thoughts. Without her noticing, the rest of her squad had come to join her by the shore. Wanting to thank Wadjet for all her help during those difficult days, the squad members had planned a party. But when they couldn't find her in the office, they remembered her favorite spot by the sea, and that's where they came looking for her. Oh, that's wholesome. As she looked into her teammate's eyes, Wadjet recognized that familiar gaze instantly. It was the same way she used to look at her seniors, as if gazing at a lighthouse casting its brilliant beams across the distant horizon. Only now, that lighthouse had become herself. A bright, familiar smile returned to Wadjet's face, the one her squad knew so well. Without even realizing it, she had found yet another reason to never give up. No matter how distant her dreams might be, she would keep moving forward, not just for herself, but for all those who believed in her. Well, that's a story time. I would say Aether Gazer, in terms of like their writing, their main story, it was very questionable at the start. They didn't really have a direction until pretty far in. So they're at chapter 20 now. They didn't really have a direction with what they were doing until chapter 15. So everything before that kind of felt like filler. But their writing's getting better. Okay, we got super sidetracked. I was gonna use my swigs. So we're gonna do this, get another copy of her, then switch over to a different game. Technically, in the physical team, Wadjet and Skemet are better than Skemet and Toth. So we'll test that out. Stretchy break. I guess we can look at the full animation later. The animations are like the short version, so we don't really get to see that. Okay, that's the swigs. Then here we can collect this. So her animation, I believe we can view it here. This is with Skemet. I don't know why they need a separate loading bar for this. It's very simple, actually. The one with Toth is more sus. You get like the booba touch in that one. Where is Skemet? Boing boings. Okay, there are a few ults that come to mind when you say that. This one is the boing boings. Like, look at that. There was no reason to do it like that. Then the one that everyone knows well, where is... This one's the ass one. And then we got another one here. That's ass. I mean, you get ass and you also get chokeholded in the thighs. So there's that. Is there anything else that's sus? I don't remember what hers look like. No, that one's fine. Yeah, I think it's mainly those three that a lot of people know for reasons. There's also the ones with Hades in them. Is this the one where she steps on everyone? I think so. Then this one. That one isn't sus. This one just has two mommies in them. Hydrate or dehydrate. I mean, we are being a little thirsty right now, so yeah, fair enough. Okay, goal is get one more copy of her, then we can move on. Because I have a lot of pulling material to spare. Hopefully get her early. Not that early. Who is it? When I said early, that's not what I meant. Okay, we're done. She made me hit Kitty first, then she does it in the one pull. You're just teasing me at this point, aren't you? I'll take it. I was ready to spend more for you, but okay. Water fact. Try as it might, gravity doesn't pull water all the way to the center of the Earth. Deep in the bedrock, there are rock layers made of dense material, such as granite, or material that water has a hard time penetrating, such as clay. These layers may be underneath the porous rock layers and thus act as a confining layer to retard the vertical movement of water. Since it is more difficult for the water to go any deeper, it tends to pool in the porous layers and flow in a more horizontal direction across the aquifer toward an exposed surface water body like a river. She appreciated you hearing her background. We did read her whole entire backstory before we tried pulling again. We also built her to our best abilities. For now. Well, that's an SS. Because the physical team is Wadjet, Toss, and Scammit. I'm gonna have fun building her. Okay, we're gonna switch the games, just so I have enough time for the Mercenaries. Go over here for a bit. I think I chose my graphics settings correctly. I was configuring Resident Evil 4 last night. Hopefully it doesn't make everything implode. It shouldn't. I'm not sure if I got the audio settings correct, though. It might be either a little loud or a little quiet. I don't get much off of the main screen. Now that's loud. That is loud. Game? Are you okay? It is questionably okay. Okay, let's go over here and capture the correct game. There it is. And I need to switch categories because this ain't a gacha. There is guns and death in this one. I like how it's considered a puzzle game. Okay, that should be updated now. Then we're done with Aether Gazer, and now we're at the point of I forgot everything. I played this game when it first got released in 2003. It's been 2 years. Give me a break. I'm gonna be rusty as shit. I did a full playthrough back then. I need to do a professional run as well as a speed run of this game, which I was planning to do on stream. Today we're doing Mercenaries because I barely touched that side mode. Also, I saw that DM congrats Aether video on the Ohm on the Hades. You reached that before me. I can't tell how loud that is for you guys. Okay, we are doing Mercenaries, but before that, I need to see if there's... I forgot I got that. Are there any challenges for Mercenaries? Apparently there are 101 challenges. I did 65 of them just from my first playthrough. I think for this one I missed the submachine gun one. For those of you who don't know, the cat ears are the hardest thing to get in this game. It is a cosmetic item for Leon, and it gives you a special effect, which I think is infinite ammo in every single gun if you're wearing it. Because cat ears are supreme, apparently. Chicago Sleeper. We can get the hand cannon by doing the Mercenaries. And... did I get the dog tail already? I'm being turned into a cat because I said that. A bop, a bop, that, and a that. I do still need to throw a grenade into Salazar's mouth, apparently. Forgot to do that the first time around. There are two different speedruns mainly for this game. The first one is doing the game on assisted mode in... I don't remember if it was 3 hours or 5 hours. I'd assume it's 3 hours because it's the easier game mode. Then the other one is doing professional mode on 5 hours. Then there's also like the chapter rankings that you have to think of if you want to do all that at the same time. The ranking for the chapters is purely based on how fast you go, for the most part, then a bit of your accuracy and how many times you die. If I'm remembering correctly. It's mainly time, though. So I don't remember any of my controls. Nor do I want to stare at an options menu, so we're just going in. Yeah, as you can see, I did jack shit with this game mode. So we want to start the village. You guys decide for me. Do I use Leon first or Ada? I'm going to be rusty either way. I believe for Mercenaries, there are certain requirements you have to meet to unlock the characters that are blacked out. So we're gonna be either using Leon or Ada for the most part. That is not how you spell her name, but we'll go with Ada. Arguably the harder one to use, because of her weapons. We'll know if the volume is good once we start shooting things. If it is too loud or too quiet, just let me know, I can adjust it. In reference to, like, the actual main story of Resident Evil 4, this doesn't really give many spoilers besides the areas that you traverse through. It's like the main checkpoint areas. Okay, how do you quick swap? It's the only thing that I'm having... That's the only thing I need to know. How do I quick swap? I guess we're looking at the menu. Knife, parry, reload, camera, run, crouch, quick turn, change weapon. Pause menu? That's not what we need. See? Change selection. My ammo control. I have no clue. Let me just try pressing random buttons. That's not the right button. And restart this once I figure it out. Let's quick turn. Oh, it's the number button. It's the number buttons. Okay. Understood. Like I said, I'm rusty as shit. What guns do I even have? I know one of them is like an explosive crossbow. Which, by the way, is the one in Nike. sensitivity is something. I actually don't like that sensitivity. How did I play it on that sensitivity before? Two shots is a kill, understood. Mayhem mode is unlocked. Okay, she has a ranged melee. Did they just close the door on me? I'm a fast learner. I can do this. What is our mayhem mode? It's like hyper power gun. Okay. Now there's orbs around the map to increase time. I need more of those. I think it's this? Yeah. Your head's a little crooked, sir. You should get that checked out. There's a chainsaw person on the map. That's lovely. Ow. Ow. I should probably try using more than the pistol. I don't have much besides the pistol. I have a shotgun. Who's throwing the dynamite sticks? I don't appreciate that. Which one's shotgun? Number 2? I need to find more time up things. I am not doing enough of that. Dynamite. Done appreciating you mutating. Ow. Did I just shot that? I shot that out of the air and exploded myself. That was a nice shot, whoever shot that one. No. Let go of me. I don't appreciate being grabbed from behind. At least not by you. That... okay, I did not explode somehow. Animation cheese. Let go. One thing I'm realizing with Ada, you don't get much healing. She also does not have much dodging capability. They just want to axe you something, they dynamite. You're just gonna do puns, aren't you? What the heck? I got sniped by an arrow. They dynamite not like. I mean, for not knowing what the hell I'm doing, Esther's pretty damn good. But I'm stubborn. Wesker got added to the characters. Oh no. Castle. Sure, register that. We're gonna retry it anyways. Because there is an end to the Mercenaries. There's like a set number of enemies you have to defeat. I do want to get to it. I need to use more than just a pistol though. And try to not get hit as much. That's a healing item, I'll take it. Bonk. 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 And bonk. I like kicking people. How rude. Don't shove me. I will kick you in the face. That was not the face. Close enough. Albert Wesker is probably into cat girls. I wouldn't blame him. No. Ow. Not the best time to reload right now, Ada. There's a time thing on the roof. Don't just stand there. It's a bad idea. Kick. Hello, good sir, that hurt. I don't appreciate that. You got kicked. Those up here. Oh, good sir. Just gonna wait until more of them show up. Boom. Oh, there's a lot of you in there. You have a party. Having a party without me, eh? Okay, the bullhead spawned in. I think that's a bullhead. Anyone else in there? Hello, good sir. Oh, you fell. Move on. Move on. Something about this verb seems a bit cheap. Bonk. Get me in here. Now. Preemptive sniping? Where was that from? Is that you? Get off of my lawn. No. Bad. Oh, you're not a fun one. Hold it for one moment, please. Have a nice day. Nope. Anyone else want to play? Seem a bit toasty. I was gonna bonk you, but okay. I don't appreciate what you have in your hand, good sir. I did some payment. Okay. Someone's trying to snipe me again. Cease and desist. Oh, that's fun. Those are starting to show up. Owie. And then I get a grenade. That... Sure. Cease and desist. That was animation cheese. That was actual bullshit. God damn it. I'll take this for now. Why does he have so many grenades? Okay, let's see how Leon does. I just realized I never used the crossbow. Okay, what guns do you have? Besides the fact that this is lagging for some reason. Okay, why is the game being chunky? Oh, no, VTube Studio is being chunky, that's why. God damn. Laptop, please stop dying. You were fine when I was using Ada. Why do you not like Leon? Is he too much of a pretty boy for you? You're a combusting piece of that. I dare say my laptop's into Leon. Okay, let's try fixing this. One moment. Usually restarting the game is what fixes it. Computer is blowing up, it's sick for Leon. Yeah, the mall is back to normal now that... Wait, I didn't even close the game. I just went out of Mercenaries. What do you mean? What do you mean you're fine now? VTuber remote hates Leon, or the laptop is really going into heat for Leon? I think it's the second one. Let's try that again. Okay, so if it starts lagging, I can just go to the main screen. Good to know. Okay, I need you to behave this time. I know Leon is hot, but still. Okay, it's fine for now, I think. You have a very bad pistol. Okay, that feels really different for me. This one feels dinkier. That's chicken. Hello, chicken. I like being choked, but not by you. Zeus. This pistol feels so chunky, I don't like it. Excuse me. I'll drink water in a moment. I'm having some issues. Cease. We have a shotgun, a sniper, with a scope, okay. Okay, that's not bad. Either way, when things get hot, once you get water, I guess I'll drink water now. I think my laptop needs water more than me, though. Why is this pistol so chunky? Leon, please move your hips better. Something about how Leon walks feels so stiff compared to other people. Give me that. Hello, good sir. I'm not intruding in your home. You are just an inconvenient spot. Excuse me. I said excuse me. It's getting a little crowded in here. I don't like this gangbang. I want out. Excuse me. Look good, sir. And now we don't want you wiggling. Not a good thing to wiggle on the floor. I can ignore that. I can ignore the thing on my screen. That's fire. That's hot. Rude. Please. Cease, I say. That is hammer by. We don't need you here. I appreciate you. Did I just blow its legs off? I did. Alright, full ammo. Something exploded over there. How about now? Nope. Toasty. Who else wants to play? You? Goodbye. Ow. Chainsaw man. Understood. Nope. Question is, where is Chainsaw Man? There he is. time thing, this is a horrible place to get it, but... Ow. Cease and desist. Dynamite. Huh. What the hell just hit me? An arrow? Use a shotgun here. I heard bad things. Yeah, that's the Chainsaw Sisters. Can't see shit. Alright, Leon, reload faster.
Time's up.
I think that's S. Yep, that's a solid S. Louisa has been added to the characters menu. One thing I know, Louisa's overpowered in this, at least in this game mode. Which one do we do next? Do we do Luis or Wesky? Got a broomstick over here. And a bunch of grenades over here. Flip a coin. I suppose we can flip a coin, yes. Good coin flip. What does heads mean in this situation? I guess him? Love the idea of Western enemies playing world's most dangerous game of catch. We'll do Elise first, then we'll do Wesky. Because there's one thing about Elise that's fun, and you'll see what I mean by that once we get the ult. I don't think I'm gonna like his broomstick, though. He doesn't have much. Okay, we need to prioritize time up. It's a little chunky again, is it just me? Nope, the game is complaining about at least one moment. Are you good now? Bye. Yeah, we're good now. Okay. We're just gonna have to do that occasionally. Jason just throws hands anyways. It's Wesky. You don't expect much from Wesky. You need to prioritize time up until we can do the chaining of ults. That's a one shot. Okay. High power, low accuracy. Understood. I wouldn't call the broomstick a handgun, but close enough, I suppose. That's my animation. Okay, we got the one over here. Just got explosive barrel. Hello, good sir. Okay, time for the fun part. Dynamite! Fire in the hole. Everyone loves dynamite, right? Boink. He has a Kura bar. He's after my heart. Grenade. Excuse me, good sirs. The frames are getting a little chunky. Too many enemies here. Model's still fine, it's just being chunky. Okay. Excuse me. Anyone in here? A few people. Let's go. Okay, Bullman's here. Reload faster, please. Mayhem mode with this setup's interesting. Oh, good sir. The thing with his dynamite, he doesn't damage himself with it. Nope. It's Mr. Bullhead. Yep it is. Good sir, you missed. That's a no. Bonk. There's a time thing back there. Stop being chonky. That's the other way around. Dynamite. Trying to figure out how to get there. This way. Bonk. One moment, might as well use one of these. Swift. We're in the hole. I need to get out of this corner. Bonk. Ow. Rude? You get the bonking. That's not good. That is not good. Vault. Excuse me, good sirs, it's a bit crowded in here. Please, you need to run faster. Your life's at stake. Hello. Why did you go down? I'll deal with it. Before I get sniped, might as well use that. Bonk. Kindly move out of my way. Bonk. Fire in the hole. Are the Chainsaw Sisters here now? Yep, they are. Ow. Serpentine for your life. Fire in the hole. Excuse me. Stand there for one more second, thank you. Ow. Okay, whoever has those crossbows are annoying. Their aim's too good. Colonel. Okay, we have these. Should probably try using more grenades. One moment. Bonk. Bonk. Run face, ow. Use one of these. That's very rude of you, good sir. You get to die. That's lovely. That's not something I want to deal with right now. Please move your hips correctly. That is not the correct direction. Dynamite. I can't see shit. That is bullshit. Oh well. S plus rank. It's mainly because of his dynamite ult. It's really easy to get high rank with him. You unlock Krauser. He's like the easiest one to finish the maps on. Okay, time for Wesker. He gets turn. GG's indeed. He's probably the person I'm gonna use to try to get the hand cannon. So the hand cannon, I believe you need S rank on every single map with at least one character. It's the easiest to do that with. Feel the force. Very slow fire weapon. Ow. You pack a punch. Feel the force. Your gun kinda sucks. Jesus. He's more of a melee person than a gun person, so I guess it makes sense, but still. I was not trying to shoot that. Who needs guns when you're practically a super soldier? Well, he's a super soldier to the point that he's so confident he doesn't dodge. Which isn't helpful. Feel the force. Nice shots out of there. Like, get one melee and everyone's dead. Just issue with him, he probably has no healing items because he's Wesker, and he's too confident for that. Just got betrayed by your teammate. Betrayed how? Ow. Good horse. Okay, what is your mayhem? Shadow ninjutsu. Oh, that guy's dead. You know, this fits Wesker. I shouldn't have expected anything else from him. They could have saved him if they left me like a... Fair enough. Good horse. Your gun sucks so much ass, but your hands... your hands murder, so I can't really complain, I guess. Get me up there. The gun is the foreplay? That's really how it feels with him. I will drink water once this place is a little cleared up. Why are you licking your lips? Stop that. Cease. Okay. We're ignoring how many grenades Wesker has. I don't know why he wants that many grenades. Like, the man is confident. He has 2 pistols, his fists, and a bunch of explosives. He likes to explode everywhere. Yeah, after choking people out. Sounds accurate. Have some semblance of organization in this shit. He's a cease and desist. I hear fun things behind me. Very fun things behind me. I don't know if I want to melee into that. Excuse me. Okay, where's Chainsaw Boy? Let's go. How the hell did you get pitchforked during your ult? Tissue in the water is really not different from other groundwater except the fact that it flows to the land surface because pressure in the rocks underground forces it to the surface. Ow. I know everyone wants a piece of Wesker, but calm down. There's enough Wesker to go around. Calm yourselves. I don't like what I'm seeing there. You look kind of confused there, sir. Okay, you are a special type of annoying. Okay, let's actually use one of the grenades in his arsenal. First time I played Wesker and DVD, someone to flash me in the GameCube. Congratulations? Question mark? Fire in the hole. First I got everyone besides you. God. Crossbow guy, you have good aim, but I hate you. People thirst over him hard. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't get it. I'm not really a Wesker thirster, more like a Wesker enjoyer. I appreciate the Wesky, god damn it. First, I got 269 of all things. I'm getting S rank on everyone so far, so I think I'm doing pretty good. They all like a glass of whiskey. Exactly. Okay, then the last one we have so far is Krauser, and that arsenal does not look fun. Because much like Wesker, Krauser is a melee person. And weapons are overrated. The whole entire fight with Krauser is... Actually, that's spoilers. I'll stop myself there. how bad could this be? Krasser is like a more arrogant version of Wesker, so I feel like his animations are gonna be long as hell. Yeah, you already feel chunky. I don't know. I don't like that. You have an SMG. Dear lord. I'm not gonna enjoy it, am I? Getting like the melee prompt with his gun is difficult. Yeah, I'm not gonna enjoy this one. Give me that. SMG is like my least favorite weapon type in most games. Feels so damn dinky. I like pinpoint accuracy guns. My specialty is sniper. This ain't it. Move out of the way, please. Jesus. The amount of bullets you use per kill is so bad. You're gonna be a grenade or nothing, dude, aren't you? The animations are so slow. Yeah, he is by far my least favorite. You think you pissed off the killer? How did you manage to do that? Did you loop them too much? I hear Bullman behind me. Ow! That hurt good, sir. Yeah, they're pissed. Okay, let's... Are we not there? Excuse me. I miss dynamite. I miss using dynamite. This ain't it. You, sir, are missing an arm. How'd that happen? Small burst to the head. That's what I'm seeing from this. Small burst to the head. Little love taps. That's all you need. And not getting exploded. Cease and desist. Teammates don't know how to play, apparently. I can't say shit, so... You little bitch. I did not mean to go down. Right, good sir. I think I broke the bowman. Chainsaw Sisters, question mark, or normal chainsaw? I think it's normal chainsaw. They're trying to help you, huh? Excuse me. I do not appreciate their efforts if that's the case. It took me a minute to realize the chainsaw part. I don't want to be aided by a chainsaw, thank you. Plus, I don't want to think about Crowther giving birth either. It probably exists somewhere, I don't want to think about it. Cease and desist. Yeah, his main issue is just having enough time to do things. He doesn't kill fast enough. Did you just miss your kick? My god. Yeah, we're gonna time out. He is not fun to play. Still on S though. Hunk. Mr. Gas Mask Man. You got an assault rifle and nothing else. Wait, no, that's not assault rifle. That's an SMG. That's a very big SMG. During Mayhem mode, he gains unlimited ammo. With only one gun. Let's see, after this boy, we're gonna try to complete the other maps with Mr. Dynamite. Because he's the most fun to play. No, yeah, you're the stealth person. You have fancy melees, I forgot. We don't have time for this, Hunk. This SMG is so much better. They really don't have time for this, though. Do you not have like an AoE melee? That kind of sucks, but okay. We'll work with it. I think we can animation cheese with that though, if we do it right. This is the slowest way to kill a mob of people. Because for some reason it pushes everyone back when you go into melee mode. Or I guess, is that? Oh, what do we even call that? Neck snapping mode? This is so stupid. Okay, then this is just murder. Of course I get hit when I'm actually trying to use a gun. The infinite ammo lasts for a while, though. Yes, it is Hunk's time. I don't want to melee during that. Ow! Just a timely neck snap in between. Come on, get over here. Excuse me. I hear Mad Bull behind me. The only one with a full auto gun that's effective, that is true. Snap The neck. Get off of me. Cease and desist. Ow. Who did that? You. Get off of me. Timely next snap to avoid the grenade. Ow. Bitch. He reloads really slowly though. I will say that. Rude. Okay, please cease and desist. Oh, they're chainsaw sisters. Get me over here. Snap. Hello, man. Oh dear. I kind of have ammo to spare at this point, so... Not doing the wiggle. Hunk must be good at snap. They really are lining up for Hunk to me. God damn it. Doink. Those are a lot of chainsaw people. Oh, come on. Probably not a good idea to stand here. Cease and desist. That sounded lovely down there. You want some nades? We have plenty of these to spare. Weapon. Move your hips better, Hunk. That was actual bullshit. I was halfway up the ladder, what do you mean? I call bullshit. It's actually not that bad. Okay, so we got those 6. I think we know who we're using. The castle is a special type of pain, though. Because if I'm correct, there's going to... Yep. If I'm correct, they have... ballistas. Or catapults. I don't know which one it is. I think it's a catapult, actually. Question of where are we going? Doink. Cease and desist. There's an old orb down here. Why is the world blurry? Oh yeah, the enemy, I forgot. The enemy does that. Okay, give me this. Don't appreciate that. I feel like you're up here and I'm going into hell? Actually, it's not that bad up here. Debatably. Why is there a chicken up here? This is not a good place for a chicken to be. Yeah, the feeling. It's like, I feel like I'm gonna get ballisted in a short moment. Getting a little cramped here. Bullshit. Nah, that's not a fun dude. Ow. Okay, some peace and order has been restored. Not for long, though. Another one. Well, good sir, please cease and desist. I didn't have a golden egg. Where did I get that? Ah, there's two of them. How lovely. I don't even know when I got hit by. I just hear someone screaming in the distance. Out of the range. Pray for your life. Okay, you two need to stop. Now is not a good time to trip. Is there one of these? So I can't see. And everyone wants to gangbang me, apparently. Make more healing. I don't know if right now is a good time for water. With the amount of explosives going on. Anytime is good for water. That's a lot of fire. Yes, it is a lot of fire. That person's on fire. Jeez. Water is needed to push out. I don't know about that. Okay, a little too close for comfort, sir. Oh! Oh, that's not good. Get me out of here. Jump, Lois, jump. Bullshit. I'll water break here. Whoever is sending fireballs, they can respectfully die. I don't need fireball. They hurt. So the fact that I have so much rifle ammo and this rifle kind of sucks. I cast fireball. Now I don't want to pick up the gun. Move out of the way. I said move out of the way, not grab me. Y'all are a little too handsy for my liking. Oh, it's you. How about some dynamite? Dynamite's good for you. It's good for the soul. Not a fireball, god damn it. At least you missed your crowbar. You're a failure to the crowbars. It's a little cramped in here. Get me out of here. I swear. Cease and desist. I swear to God. That's a lot of text. Land subsidence occurs when large amounts of groundwater has been withdrawn from certain types of rocks, such as fine-grained sediments. The rock compacts because the water is partly responsible for holding the ground up. When the water is withdrawn, the rocks fall in on itself. You may not notice land subsidence too much because it can occur over large areas rather than in a small spot, like a sinkhole. That doesn't mean that subsidence is not a big event. States like California, Texas, and Florida have suffered damage to the tune of hundreds of millions of dollars over the years. Burning passion is also good for... Burning passion kind of hurts if you see my health. I forgot we're in shit. Move your hips a little faster. Thank you. You get bonked, you get hit, and that's all I can do. Whoever is manning that thing, I hate you. I hate you specifically. Animation cheese through the fireball, goddammit. Also, a bit more crack and loose would be like that one penguin from Madagascar. You should probably heal. I don't know when another fireball's gonna hit me. At least you're warm. I'm on fire. If that's what you call warm in a good way. No, those side of enemies aren't fun. I just use my ult. That's not good. Yeah, that's not a fun boy. That's not a fun boy at all. Get out of the way. I mean, yeah, you're on fire. Definitely looks like an S front. But can I get an S plus? Is the question. Nope, I'm not getting fireballed again. Shit. Holy shit. Can I interest you with a grenade? Ow. God damn it. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Okay, doink. Don't you dare fireball me again. Doink. No, stop casting fireball. You're missing an arm, good sir. My god. Oh, that was a stupid on me. It saved you from a fireball though, so maybe it wasn't stupid. Maybe it wasn't that stupid. It's a healing item. No. Who's left? Do I need to take out the fireball people? Can I even? What's a good angle for this? God damn it. Yeah, I do need to take them out. Who's left? Who shot that? Where's that from?
And that's the game.
Whew. We finished one. Nustra hide and seek to stop you getting points. Yeah, it's all the fireball people. I just realized I made my life harder by not killing them earlier. Anyways. The island has been added. I don't remember which one's the island. Oh, that island. Ugh. That island, okay. Fireball. Okay, this place doesn't have fireballs. It had turrets. And after this should be the... I forgot what it's actually called. It's like a dockyard. That should be the last part of the Mercenaries. Where did you come from? I don't fully remember this area. I'll figure it out as I go. Excuse me. Hey, you have tasers now. Everyone loves getting electrocuted, right? If you, where am I going? What the hell? Cease and desist. Oh, this one has spiders. That's not the fun kind of spider either. Leon, move. Not Leon, please. Ah, this one's gonna be annoying. Please reload. I don't know if I want to melee that. Yeah, no. Dynamite. Chicken. No, no, not the chicken. How's the chicken? Fine. And down here. Dynamite. I heard something breathe in my ear. Hello. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm supposed to be the one using the crowbar, not you. Excuse me, good sirs. Is there a path here? Not really. Did the chicken just attack me? got picked by the chicken. Down. Perfect volunteer for fried chicken. Does anyone want some dynamite? It's on sale today. For a price of free. Ah, come on. Cease and desist. That's why they cooked the chicken fireball. We didn't bring the ballistas here, unfortunately. And here's spider. Yep, ow. That's a lot of spiders, actually. The thing with those, a flashbang kills them instantly. Why does that look like an RPG? Ow. Dynamite. He missed the party, and are you good, sir? I hear a ship behind me again. Not the good type. Guy needs to throw him too many shots. He tripped down the stairs. I hear things to my right, not the fun kind. That's not a jumping point. Oh no. Ow. I don't appreciate this gangbang. Ow. Yeah, perfect timing. Dynamite. You note to self, don't go up here next time because there's nowhere to run. If I ever brought a taser and masked it into some freaky stuff. That they are. They're even choking me now. That's a weird ass camera angle. Give me the meds and everything will be fine. Ow. Half of them are topless, they're literal barrels of oil. What are they planning to do with Luis exactly? That's another RPG. I don't think a headshot is necessary with a rocket launcher. That's very unnecessary. Slip and slides. Excuse me. Said, excuse me, cease and desist. How's a chicken still fine? They got RE4 play. Some timely dynamite. Something's wrong with your face, sir. You should get that checked out. I recommend an explosive. Rude. I don't want to go in the house right now. Move on. Oh. Oh, you're a big boy. Move. You're a rocket launcher, dude. Hello. Ow. I'm gonna ignore what I'm hearing behind me. Stop. That was not a good time to do that. Dynamite. Yeah, it didn't explode fast enough. The bull just wants to hammer loose. Oh, yeah, I got hammered alright. Still an S plus, right? I got hammered to death. The docks. Yeah, I got the hand cannon. We might as well finish off the docks while we're at it. Yeah, at least it's the king of mercenaries. No one can beat a dynamite. Robsington Okupa, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully your stream went well. For all the new people, I am Kogo. I mainly play Nikki, but we're playing Resident Evil 4 right now. We're doing the Mercenaries with Luis. Hopefully everyone's doing well. But donk. So you're live playing Resident Evil 4, just playing it myself, figuring out how to give you a rate. Thank you. I am planning to do a professional run of this game during October. Planning to make it a speed run. We'll see how well that goes. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I don't like those bugs. Fire in the hole. Yeah, it's spooky season. I'm doing Ada's campaign. I still need to do that. I have not done separate ways yet. Wonder if I should do that first before the professional run. Ow. Rude. Cease and desist. You get a bonk. That's a crazy chainsaw man. That's an interesting enemy to face here. With not much room. Randall! First time playing separate ways, last time played it on the Wii. I think the first time I've ever played Resident Evil 4 was GameCube? The original? Ow! That ran out of dynamite. That's not a good place to be. Run, Luis, run! Where is this? The good one? 100% agree, free candy. Yeah, that's... Keep running, just keep running. I hear murder behind me. Oh dear. Cease and desist. Dynamite! Ow. Good shot. A dynamite was not enough to kill you. Damn. Bonk. Yeah, look, you missed your bonk. Well, that was a thing. How about still an S? How was still an S? We're gonna try that again because that ended faster than I expected. We gotta live more than one crazed chainsaw, dude. Only time that you're adults can say, hey kid, want some free candy? At least it's an S, that is true. We're gonna try to survive longer though. Playing anyone else on this map, it sounds like torture. With the amount of enemies in close quarters. Execution still matters though. If it goes poorly, then GG. My other question at that point is, what type of candy are you offering? God damn it. Save the electrocution for the bedroom, will ya? We're in public. Bunk. Bunk. There's an oil here too. Yep. Indeed. And another chicken for some reason. They always put a chicken on the map. It's not just me. That aim was horrible. Dynamite. There's a crazy chainsaw, dude. Offer what is wanted. People to offer when I was a kid. Big beautiful chocolate bars, Reese's Cups, Three Musketeers, Galaxy, Ferrero Rocher, Toblerone, Mr. Goodbar, Milky. That is a good ass list. That's not lovely. The thing in front of me is not lovely. Milky Way, Butterfingers, and more. That grazed my head. I feel like I would probably just give out cheap chocolate. That's most people. Ferrero Rocher for Halloween, hand out. You got the fancy chocolate for Halloween if you're handing those out. Sir, you need a chill pill. High blood pressure is not good for you. I prescribed some dynamite. One more. I don't think that's in range. I'd appreciate if you stopped shooting those arrows. Nope. Ah! Yeah, I forgot about that. Ah, this map is ass. It's fancy, but it's definitely make the kids' night. Yeah, that is true. Link's just not an A grade man. He needs an S or better. That was a disgrace. I don't think Dynamite's explosive flavored treats you would give them for trick-or-treaters. At least there was one guy dressed as a Grim Reaper. That's true, we got some Grim Reapers on this map. Like, this guy is dressed as a military man. And you just have a crowbar. Bonk. He's dressed as a cult leader. Bonk. Where does he keep the... That's a good question. It's a pretty big pipe. I mean, he doesn't really have pockets, so I can only think of one place it could be. Being completely honest. No. That animation saved you. No. Option the underwear, maybe. I don't do well with facing downward movement. Not an angle I'm used to. Yeah, bonked. That's not a bonk. Decent assist. Or sheathed on his back below the coat. That's more reasonable. Here's Mr. Crazy Man. Why was there a man breathing over my shoulder for a second? Jeez. Hello. Bonk. Oh. When did you get here? stand there for one moment. Here's another present. Okay, good, you're done. Pay respect with dynamite. No. Okay, one of these. Seize. What was that sound? What was that sound? Bits? I don't think that was the correct sound effect. What the hell was that? Thank you so much for the 225 bits. Tonight's gonna enter a slumber. Have a good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. What was that sound effect though? Cease. That's a Gyarados, isn't it? Oh, Jesus. I do not appreciate getting gangbanged. Says Cookie that I get glass breaking. The sound effect is not supposed to be glass breaking. I think it's a bit broken right now. Someone dropped the cookie jar. Bonk. Ow. Oh, hydrate or dihydrate. I'm currently dying, but you want yonder? And the good boy. Let me drink water first. You have a good night, day, evening. Thank you so much for the raid and stopping by. Okay, you wanted yonder, then... Why do you want me to be a yonder while saying this? You didn't have to do it in this order. Dima, you're a good boy. You get a head pat, okay? Okay, what was I doing in... never mind. We have to read the water fact first. Water dowsing refers in general to the practice of using a forked stick, rod, pendulum, or a similar device to locate underground water, minerals, or other hidden or lost substances. It has been a subject of discussion and controversy for hundreds, if not thousands of years. A forked stick, rod, or pendulum, huh? Why am I questioning it now? I do it every time. I didn't really think about it until now, okay? I did not process the fact that that was the order every single time. Now, what was I doing in here? Oh yeah, it was bullshit right now. I'll let it go. I have an explosive there, and that's it's fun, boy. Back up just a little for me, thank you. guys, the shoulder charge works too. Stop. Dynamite. Yes, I've had a party. Why did you just trip and fall? Are you drunk, good sir? I think it's a little drunk. Okay, that is a machine gun bore from the looks of it, and that's an RPG. The bridge is up. That's not a good idea. Please. Dynamite. Special delivery for the bullhead man. Grenado. Ace. I'll appreciate you bugs here. Of all things I get hit by is the normal farmerman. Smallpox. And that's another crazy chainsaw dude. Somewhere. Where art thou? Jesus. Another one. How are you still alive? Oh, come on. Stand up. Your life is just slightly in danger right now. Just a slight bit. Two crazy chainsaw guys. How lovely. We don't really need more time right now. Come on, get out of the animation. Oh, hello. You're a little close for comfort. are you still alive? Holy Jesus! S++, let's go. No one can beat Luis. Ah, why do I do better on the ones that are harder? Something about feeling like my life is on the line seems to help. Luis is the king. Okay, I think that's good for now. We got all the mercenary maps done. I think we got all the characters. The middle two are just placeholders for some reason. And now we got the hand cannon, which will help during the professional run. Alright, we are heading on over back here with certain doom sounding in the back. Actually, I'll keep the spooky music in the back. Mercenaries is like a good way to whiplash myself into remembering the controller. Anyways, I think that's all for now. Did what we wanted to do. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure, is collab with Dima. We're continuing the Power World and the No Bitches Guild. Why did you name it that? Why did you name it No Bitches? I swear. We're continuing Power World and seeing if my laptop doesn't die again. Hopefully not. I can't expect lag though. No bitches. Yeah, the usual time for our collabs, 6 p.m. PTD, 8 p.m. CST. Name checks out? What do you mean by that? I try to say something or a bite. Yeah, then after that, Thursday we're in the spooky season. And I need to figure out what the hell I'm doing for it. I'm contemplating whether to do the Resident Evil run first or to do Amori first. I want to start Amori. What's the estimated hours for Amori, actually? Let's see here. Must have been the wind. Sure, or right, sure. Sarah Amori, slate, time estimates. 20 to 30 hours. That's a solid game. Okay. Mori is goated. The only thing I've seen so far for Mori is the preview that they provide in Steam. So I saw like the battle mechanic thing, I think is what I saw. I do like games like that, so I'm looking forward to it. The Resident Evil thing is probably gonna span throughout winter with how these things go. I will be putting in like a bit of Persona here and there, since being a month away from Persona is not a good idea in terms of not knowing what the hell's happening. Then Nika's gonna happen when there's events, per usual. Yeah, Thursday I'm probably going to be starting a Mori. Just because I don't want to wait. Persona gonna hit like a truck on the return? I'm gonna be so confused. I'm gonna be so confused when I return to Persona. It's like, what was I doing? Okay, going back and forth between Kenji and Shiro and Fuka. It's like, I don't remember the hell what I was doing, but let's whiplash ourselves. You know, with how long my streams usually are, we'll see how many streams it takes to finish the Mori. I'm gonna assume it's one of the games where there's only one ending. If not, time estimate might be a bit wrong because of me being a completionist. There's multiple goddamn shit. Wait a minute, it's a time estimate for all endings, or is it for one ending? I need to check that now. How long does it take to 100% Mori? Oh, 70 to 80 hours. Okay. Understood. Okay, I guess the main goal for October is to get one ending. We'll do the rest over time. In terms of the other games I want to play, I'm doing at least 1 to 2 for Slay the Princess. I honestly feel like I can put it into 1 if I grind it out, but might as well enjoy it. Then there is Amnesia the Bunker that I have to do. The rest we'll figure out as we go. I suck at planning things ahead of time in terms of like dates. If Nika says anything, it's like I miscount the days. Yeah, that's the plan going forward. A lot of spooky games. Spooky horror-esque. It's more psychological horror, honestly. But yeah, horror game focus. At least for this month. I think that's all I wanted to say for now. So, hopefully you have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Take care of yourselves. Appreciate everyone that stopped by. And until next time, bye-bye. And thank you for stopping by.